Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Atlanta Dream going up against the Los Angeles Sparks. With Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're courtside here in sunny Southern California. And here in the latter stages of the regular season, what's the key for the coaches trying to keep players dialed in?
I think the coaches would love us to give them the secret formula, because it's a big challenge. Your playoff-bound teams, they're kind of ready for the playoffs, and those lottery-bound teams may be ready to go home and just kind of have this thing end.
But there's always something to play for beyond the love of the game, whether that's seeding or developing chemistry. For the players, you got to remember, the scouts are always watching, and they're always evaluating.
And it's Agumake missing.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Robinson with the ball, picked up by Canada. Now here's Robinson. Defense right on her. And that one drops.
A pass from Robinson gets the ball to a wide-open shooter. Selfless play pays off with an assist.
And here are the Sparks now. A 4-point game. Pass to Agumake. From 11 feet away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Gray with it. Parker. Outside Howard. They set the screen. Here's Billings. Gray up top. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range.
Supremely confident in her scoring abilities. Gray, she'll make you pay.
Now about 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Back to Canada. Agumake outside. Brown. Clock at 6. Pass to Agumake. Great pass to set up the land.
A really difficult shot. Agumake with great concentration, just totally locked in offensively.
Now here's Robinson. First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. On the wing, Alicia Gray. Parker with the screen. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Yeah, you know how a lot of people talk about flipping the switch? Well, her switch has definitely been flipped to on in this quarter, guys. I mean, just dominant scoring.
And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
Outside Parker. Gray. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Billings floats one up. Gets that one to fall after missing her first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, they're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. This just isn't going to cut it if they want a chance at winning this game.
Not at all. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. I mean, effort-wise, execution-wise, something. They've got to do better.
Canada. It's hauled in by Cheyenne Parker. 10 points separating the teams. Outside Robinson. Pass to Howard. On the wing, Alicia Gray. There's a screen. Here's the three. And the Dream, another three.
And their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They're getting great looks, and they're capitalizing. You know, they have to be pleased with this start offensively.
Now here is Agumake. Looking for her first basket still in this one. And yep, it's good.
Gotta appreciate just how polished Agumake is down there. Outstanding at taking it up strong.
Pass to Billings. Robinson. Here's Parker. And it's off from three-point range.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here is Canada. Here's Brown. Here's Breezy. Guarded by Howard. Here's Ogumake. He drains it in as the shot clock ticks down.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Atlanta in the lead. Outside Robinson. Pass to Howard. Now here's Parker. Gray outside. Off the mark there with the three. And here's Canada. Back to Ogumake. Canada. Soft touch off the glass.
Recognizing the defense's miscues and capitalizing on them. That's part of what makes Ogumake so special. Right there, she's able to find someone wide open.
Now here's Howard. Breezy covering. Pass to Robinson. Here's Parker. Parker with the screen. It's stolen by Shanae Ogumake. Here's Brown. Good. First shot, first basket.
A nice run they've put together here to bring it close.
They really got hot, and I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now it's anyone's ball game.
And they're getting beat up pretty bad out there.
Yep. You know, they can't keep up the status quo. They've got to make some changes.
Yeah, this game will be over quickly. Now here's Howard. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. And the basket by Parker.
Boy, they've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Yeah, they're just keeping the ball alive and creating second chance buckets.
Those are bonus points.
Here's Canada. They trail by 7. Here's Ogumake. That's good, and she's now 3 for 4 from the floor.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
Now Howard. Pass to Robinson. Billings. There's a screen. Here's Gray. The three-pointer, no good.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. I mean, maybe that's why she missed.
Here's Canada. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. And it's Billings with the rebound.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
Good work there as it goes.
With good size for the guard position, Ryan Howard is able to use that size to stretch the floor.
And it's the Sparks ball. They trail by 7. And the Sparks call time here. Here's Stevens. Pass to Samuelson. Ogumake sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. Over to the left wing. Good on the three-point shot.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Back to Jones. And here is Gray. She's covered by Ogumake. Alicia Gray, and that's good.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
The Sparks trailing. Outside Clarendon. Pass to Ogumake. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jones. That's her first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Stevens. Stevens the screen. Clarendon with it. Working on Jones.
They've done a nice job controlling the defensive glass to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. If you ask me, I'll tell you, that's how you finish the job defensively.
3 on the clock. And here's Nika from the arc. Another 3 for the Sparks.
Such a perceptive player. Ogumake has a great feel for which shots she can make.
And so here's Atlanta. They lead by 4. Jones outside. Back to Gray. Takes the 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
She is just tearing it up this quarter, and I don't think this lead is going to go anywhere while she's this hot from the field.
And the Sparks with possession here. Pass to Stevens. On the wing, Neko Ogumake. Now here's Clarendon. Stolen by me here. Pass break, here come the Dream. Here's Durr. Offline with the 3. And here are the Sparks now. 7-point differential. Pass to Stevens. The basket good off the assist from Neko Ogumake.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gray, no good. So it's the Sparks now. And here is Samuelson. And here is Stevens. Ogumake, right side. That one goes in.
No question, Ogumake knows how to move inside. Runs into some contact and goes right up to finish strong.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Dream out in front, leading by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. A close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Dream, what do you guys think?
Really putting in the work on the offensive glass.
They've set the tone here early with the hustle.
Clarendon with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Outside, Stevens. Back to Clarendon. 6 on the shot clock. Haley Jones with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her. Back
to Coffey. Howard. from outside the arc. Sinks the triple.
Now they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
Clarendon, that's good.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
Atlanta leading. Outside Durr. Back to Jones. Outside Howard. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You have to make sure your feet are set. When you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Now here's Clarendon. Guarded by Jones. Here's Hamby. Tries again. And it's good on the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, this made me hungry, but that's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were in tight. They've established themselves inside. Where's the cheese?
Now here's Jones. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. And the Dream, another 3.
I love Howard's decision-making offensively, especially off the catch right there.
And the 6th pick in the 2023 WNBA draft, Haley Jones has some hype surrounding her.
Specifically because of her all-around talent. In college, the 6'1" guard proved to be an impressive scorer, a solid distributor, and a relentless rebounder. Tough distance, but you know what? Howard can hit it with ease.
Clarendon, guarded by Jones, puts it up, and it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and she'll go to the line. So both teams changing it up here.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Outside Robinson. Pass to Durr. Here's Parker. For 3, Ryan Howard. Stevens grabs the board. Right side Clarendon. Stevens with it. Parker defending. Here's Ogumake. It's rebounded by Atlanta. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Outside Howard. Launches it. No good. The Sparks trailing. Down low. Here's Ogumake. Outside Canada. Pass to Clarendon. Breezy. That's good, and it's Asia Clarendon with the assist.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside Robinson. And here's Parker. Parker with the screen. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Gets it to drop, and she's now shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
She's really heated up in this quarter because that's now her 3rd 3-ball in the quarter after being shut out in the first quarter.
Now here's Clarendon. Inside. Here's Stevens. Makes it off the glass.
Well, this is what you get with Stevens, right? A go-getter who wants to make an impact.
Now here's Robinson. Coffee outside. Pass to Parker. Howard. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Wow. I mean, what else can you say? She has been unstoppable from outside the arc in the second period.
Now here is Canada. It's through for her second basket. She's now 2 for 6.
You can't let Canada get a look close to the rim. This is too easy for her. Great touch.
Atlanta calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Dream on offense. 3-point lead. Pass to Robinson. Now Parker. On the wing, Ryan Howard. That's good again, and her 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor. Here's Canada. Now here's Breezy, guarded by Howard. Now here's Breezy. Outside Canada. 5 on the clock. Pass to Ogumake from the arc. Another 3 for the Sparks.
A true student of the game, Ogumake is constantly learning new ways to break down opponents.
Here's Robinson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Howard, Breezy covering. Back to Howard. Outside Robinson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Now here is Canada. She's guarded closely. Here's Ogumake. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Outside Robinson. Pass to Billings. Gray. Fires the 3. That's in for her 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting night so far.
That's some good awareness from Howard right there. She is excellent at getting the ball to her open teammates.
Now Canada. Here's Brown. And here's Canada. That's tipped. And the shot goes in.
Defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And if they don't start showing some aggression, things are just going to get worse.
Atlanta in the lead. Robinson with the ball. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Gray. For three. And the dream, another three.
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from beyond the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get going, then you're in trouble because they can hit even when they're well defended.
The Sparks call timeout. Now here is Canada. She's got 6. Ogwumike, guarded by Howard. Nice D there from Ryan Howard. The top pick of the 2022 draft, Ryan Howard had no issues adjusting to the pro game.
Well, in addition to winning Rookie of the Year, Howard was also named an All-Star, scoring 16 per game, and just a great personality, a fantastic addition to the league.
Shot by Billings, no good.
They had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Now here's Ogwumike. He's got 14. Chalk up 2 right there.
That keeps the defense honest. The ability to hit from that part of the court makes Ogwumike a nightmare to guard.
Pass to Parker. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. Billings. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
First team foul.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
Monique Billings.
And she knocks down the first one. That's also good, so she hits them both. The Sparks trailing. Outside Stevens. Pass to Canada. And here's Brown. Misses the 3.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
Now here's Parker. Takes the 3. Alicia Gray, and that's good.
She is just bombing it today. How many more 3s are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
Now here is Canada. She's got 6. Pass to Brown. Left side, Canada.
On the wing, Neko Ogwumike.
Just 4 to shoot. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
I like the way she's taking advantage of what the defense is giving her, and she's been a key contributor for them this quarter.
Now Parker. There's the triple. Basket is good. The assist from Alicia Gray.
Never one to set limitations on her abilities. Parker is working on her ability to stretch the floor.
Now here is Canada to the paint. And that one's good. Ogwumike.
Really, she's been a bright spot for them. She's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Yeah, who knows how much bigger the lead would be if it wasn't for her shooting.
Howard up top. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Canada. And so that brings the first half to a close. Dream out in front, leading by 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. And the second half about to start in just a few moments. It's been an outstanding game from Gray.
She is such a dynamic scorer. That much we know. And her talent really was on full display in the first half.
Yeah, look, there's no way around it. She's a hard player to keep down, and so far, they haven't found the answer for her, and there might not be one.
And now the third quarter about to get going again. Here's Canada. Ogwumike outside. From 11 feet away. Canada. Shot's good by Ogwumike.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball not only inside, but convert those opportunities.
No doubt what their offensive philosophy is today. Pound that ball inside.
I love it.
Now here is Robinson. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The three-pointer off the mark. Canada with it. Picked up by Robinson. Pass to Breezy. Ogwumike. And that one's in, too. She has missed only 3 of the 13 shots she's attempted.
She's made the most of her chances, hasn't she? She needs to keep on working to get these good looks.
Now here's Robinson. Here's Parker. Let's go with a 3. Basket is good. The assist from Alicia Gray.
Last 5 makes, all 5 from long range.
And the defense hasn't pressed up to deny it. They're hanging back, and they're getting picked apart.
Pressure the ball, pressure something.
Here's Canada. 7-point differential. Pass to Breezy. Ogwumike. Releases. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Ryan Howard drives in. For that one for her 8th field goal. 8 for 11, in fact, on an accurate night.
So dynamic with the rock. Howard is looking to make a play and get to the 10.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Canada. She has 6. The jump hook. And it's Ogwumike getting it to go.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and easy, too.
Now Robinson. Pass to Howard. The three is up. The offensive rebound. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Shanae Ogwumike. Ogwumike with the ball. And it's Howard picking her up. And a shot by Brown. No good. Atlanta in the lead. Outside Robinson. Parker with the ball. And here's Gray. 28 points for her. Yep, that goes.
Just like the coaches drew it up. Easy hoop. Gray with the perfect feed.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Ogwumike outside. Now here is Canada. Robinson covering. Ogwumike right side. 6 to shoot. Over Howard. Ogwumike misses.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Outside Howard. Pass to Gray. Here's Howard. Ryan Howard has doubled. Billings. Guarded by Canada. Robinson. No good on the three. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
To the middle. Here's Ogwumike. Again, the miss by the Sparks. Outside Howard. Outside Robinson. Back to Howard. And there's the pick. Off target from three-point range. The Sparks trailing. And so much success for Ryan Howard coming into the W. The #1 pick, Rookie of the Year, and an All-Star as a rookie.
And I think her trajectory is clear. She's working to improve her shooting percentages and getting back to that elite efficiency we saw at Kentucky.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Robinson. Outside Parker. Howard. Ryan Howard has doubled. On the wing, Alicia Gray. Now Parker. She's covered by Ogwumike. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Yes, it's good. That bucket takes her to 9 for 14.
Another three. And the D hoping they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half.
Timeout,
The
timeout.
Sparks call timeout. You look at Gray. I mean, she's been playing really, really well.
She is on fire from beyond the arc. They're giving her way too much room, and she's making them pay.
Pass to Canada. Out to Ogwumike. Shot clock at 6. Back to Canada. Tries to snap the cold streak. Rebounded by Parker.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass.
It certainly wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap.
Now here's Robinson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Puts up the 3. The shot, no good. Now the Sparks with it. Down by 12. Pass to Breezy. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Howard.
First personal foul, team's first. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, number 28.
And the first one drops. And good on both. And so here's Atlanta. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Robinson with the ball. Picked up by Canada. Gray left side. Shot clock at 5. Howard. Pass to Coffey. Goes back up. To Howard. And a great assist by Cheyenne Parker.
Things are really clicking for Howard on the offensive end, and her team should keep feeding her when she's on a roll like this.
Canada with it. She has 6. Outside Stevens. Here's Ogumake. And that one drops for her.
She's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. She can bring them back into this.
Coffey outside. Outside Howard. Shoots the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Once again, she's able to knock down the long-range jumper. It's just been her night from deep.
Now the Sparks with it. Outside Stevens. Ogumake. From the left block. The bank shot, no good.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right, 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Timeout called the
Los
Sparks.
Angeles calls timeout.
We've seen Howard really having a great game.
She's absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and try to figure a way to cool her down a bit.
So it's the Sparks now. It's a 16-point game. Back to Ogumake, and Durr is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for her.
Second team foul.
Outside Canada. Outside Stevens. 2 on the clock.
It seems they've really made a commitment to stepping up their defense this half.
Comes up empty down low. It's Nia Coffey on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Bucket is good.
Nia Coffey.
Now here is Canada. Outside Clarendon. Canada. Robinson covering. Here's Canada. 6 points for her. Pass to Samuelson. Clock at 6. Looking to end the run. Clarendon. Left side Stevens. Outside Clarendon. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rack against the taller defender.
Well, when you're on the wrong end of the size matchup like she was, aggressive play is the only way to get it going.
Robinson, guarded by Canada. Pass to Coffey. Outside Durr. Now Gray. This one for 3. Stevens grabs the board.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Here's Samuelson. Out to Ogumake. For 3. Drains the three-pointer.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. She did that to a degree in the first half, and she's doing it now in the second.
Now here's Durr. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Strong work for her at the offensive end, helping them sustain this lead.
3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ogumake with the ball. Picked up by Robinson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Gray in the post. Good D by Nneka Ogumake.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Dream, up by 16. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back as we get going into the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Now Jones. Pass to Ami here. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard is doubled. Jones with it. Coffey left side. Durr. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Howard. The tray. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Wow. I mean, what can you say?
And here are the Sparks now. Trailing by 19. Pass to Stevens. Count it.
A 6'6" forward with just straight-up versatility. Stevens has been a noteworthy WNBA prospect for a while.
And here is Howard. Outside Durr. Here's Jones.
Clarendon covering.
Outside Howard. From downtown, the Sparks grab the miss. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Clarendon. Back to Hamby. Puts one up from 19. Again, the Sparks good for two.
Awesome to see. Zero hesitation from Hamby there. Gets the pass, gets the shot off, points on the board.
Outside Howard. Jones. Back to Howard. Releases. The rebound by Breezy. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. To the inside. Here's Stevens. Rebounded by Coffey. Atlanta with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's shot is off. This Sparks squad struggling. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Breezy gets the bucket.
You love her presence on this team as a scorer. It has a calming effect for them. She's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Jones. Back to Howard. Ryan Howard is doubled. Coffey outside. Jones.
Clarendon covering.
Three, Ryan Howard. That shot, no good. For those joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now here's Clarendon. She's covered by me here.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
To the middle. Stolen by Breezy. From past the arc, another three for the Sparks.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been too late.
Still some work left to do, though. They can't relax yet.
And the dream call time here.
And the Dream making a change here. And stolen by Stevens. Fast break, here comes the Sparks. Here's Breezy. That three off the mark. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Durr. Pass to Howard. Shot to stop the drought. Gets it to go from downtown.
3 points.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Now here's Clarendon.
Down low. Canada with the bucket.
Great ball movement to the open player. Samuelson with her head on a swivel.
And so here's Atlanta. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Robinson. Now Howard. Ryan Howard has doubled. Ami here. That's good, and it's Ryan Howard with the assist.
Ami here never stopped working inside. Once she got the ball in deep, it was over.
Canada with it. Outside Clarendon. Breezy. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, they needed a run to get back into this game, and they got it.
Yeah, and it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been terrific, too, during this crucial stretch.
Absolutely, Brian. You need both sides of the ball to get back in this game.
Now here's Robinson. Outside Durr. Ami here. Pass to Howard. 6 on the shot clock, and it's out of bounds. The Dream able to retain possession here. Clock is at 3. There's the 3. Rebound by the Sparks.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Howard. Outside Robinson. On the wing, Alicia Gray. Outside Howard. Pass to Robinson. Shoots a 3. The three-pointer is on target.
Great rhythm on the shot from Robinson. And really, defensively, you can't let her get comfortable. When she starts scoring, the buckets can come in a hurry.
Stevens with it. Outside Canada. And here's Breezy. Gray defending. And here's Agumake. Pass to Breezy. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Parker. Now here's Robinson. Howard. She's covered by Agumake. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
One shot.
Well, with a minute's increase in 2018, Parker rose to the occasion with increased output across the board.
Outside Robinson. Jordan Canada with the steal. And here they go. And the basket by Brown.
As a guard, this is part of Canada's role, to notice when her teammates have wide open looks.
And Atlanta has possession, leading by 12. Pass to Gray. Parker. Gray. She's covered by Brown. Here's Billings. Clock at 4. Parker goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, that's a strong finish for a player who is no stranger to physical play. Parker is not afraid to get her elbows dirty at either end.
Here's Canada. Breezy with it. Guarded by Howard. Here's Ogumake. Banked in off the glass.
She's certainly doing her part, trying to battle back into it.
Now here's Gray. Guarded closely. Robinson. Guarded by Canada. Pass to Ogumake. Now here's Brown. Jacks up a three. And it's Billings with the rebound. Now here's Howard. She's covered by Ogumake. Outside Howard. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Robinson. Off target from outside.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
And there's the foul. It's on Cheyenne Parker. That is her first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's Canada. She's tightly guarded. Ogumake, that's good.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
Now Howard. And she gets it to go.
She's had such a steady hand, and I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
And the Sparks call time here.
Outside Canada. Ogumake. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Tremendous strength shown by Ogumake, one of the many reasons she was the top pick of the 2012 draft. Well, during her 2016 MVP season with Los Angeles, Ogumake had one of the best years in WNBA history. Get this, she shot over 66% from the field.
And the dream call time here.
Outside Howard. Pass to Parker. Outside Robinson. Howard. Parker up top. Inside. And that one's good. Billings.
Heads-up play by Parker. Wasn't able to find her own shot, so she kicks it to someone who is ready to attack.
Outside Canada. Now Gumake. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 ball. And a basket by Brown.
A confident shooter from deep. When Brown finds just a little space in the perimeter, she wastes no time firing away.
Now here's Robinson. Knocked away and stolen by Canada. Here's Breezy. And it falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
And she commits the intentional foul.
Jordan, Canada. First personal foul, team's first. First team foul.
Outside Howard. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the green, Ryan Howard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
You know, Ryan Howard has got a good sense for finding her shots, and she is always ready to attack, which means the defense essentially has to watch her at all times.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Breezy. The putback. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Key hoop from Agumake, just so relaxed on the court. She's who you want to shoot it late. Big moments do not intimidate her.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the green, Danielle Robinson.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
In this league so many years, the experience Robinson brings to her team is invaluable. Sets a strong example for younger players to follow.
And she hits both free throws. And it's a 7-point ball game. The Sparks call timeout. What's your take, guys?
They can game plan all they want in the huddle, but unless they put more time on the clock, this one's over.
Yeah, I don't know what they think they can accomplish with this timeout.
Maybe a drink of water?
And the Sparks with possession here. 7-point differential. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Wow, it's Brown answering the call, elevating this team.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You know, they had to foul to stop that clock. That's really the enemy in this situation.
Yeah, and who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range.
Maybe knock down a 3 or 2, who knows?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up 5.
A top 5 pick by Dallas back in 2017. Alicia Gray is a big-time scoring guard.
And so she drops them both. And it's a 6-point ball game. And here are the Sparks now. Pass to Brown. The 3. Rebounded by Parker. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Dream, Cheyenne Parker.
Shooting 2.
And no good as the first free throw misses for her. We'll see if she can nail the second. And she does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Breezy, guarded by Howard. It's money from deep.
What a perfect release that time. I thought it might get blocked, but nope.
Yeah, she was giving up a lot of size in that matchup. Excellent ability to get off the long-range shot.
So a close game sees Atlanta taking this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances as the visiting team.
But that didn't seem to bother them one bit. Road team, home team. All I know is at the end of the day, they were the better team.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.